Hi there! Today I'm going to show you how to make a cute little muslin bag, perfect for the holidays. This little bag is just the right size for small treats and even a gift card or small gifts like earrings, necklaces, car keys if you're really lucky. And it's easy to create. It was actually kind of a happy accident. To start with, you're going to use a little muslin bag. These are available in the holiday catalog and you get 8 of them for $9.95. We're going to use a stamp set called Festive Flurry. We're going to use this second largest image and we're going to ink it up in Midnight Muse. Just going to kind of pat, 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 get it nice and inky. And we're just going to center this right on top of the front of the bag. And then take your time and press firmly to get a nice solid inking. Now the first time I stamped this, I thought, well, that sure doesn't look like Midnight Muse, and it's not very pretty, especially when you can see the end result here on the left. I thought, well, I've got to save this somehow. And I pulled out our dazzling details, and it's kind of a form of glitter glue. So it has a clear base that has dazzling diamonds glitter mixed in, and it has a tiny little tip that you can squeeze the glue out of, and I thought, well, maybe I can at least trace it and have a sparkly snowflake. What I didn't realize was going to happen is that when I squeeze the dazzling details onto the stamped image, it actually reactivates the ink and turns it that nice bright Midnight Muse. So I'm going to zoom in just a little so you can see what I'm doing here. So I start in the middle, but you're just going to give a little squeeze, and then I think you can see it coming out right there, and I'm just outlining that shape. And you can already see that it's turning that nice pretty blue. And then I just kind of pat it if I need to kind of move that around. But you can get a closer look there. So just squeezing the dazzling details on top of the stamped image will change that ink to that nice pretty Midnight Muse. And it's pretty easy to outline. You do need to have a little bit of a steady hand, but it's kind of forgiving. So if you're not perfect, that's okay too. If it looks somewhat like a snowflake when you're finished, you're going to be happy. So we're just going to move along here. And I think I don't know if I'll be able to get everything done. I might have to kind of skip ahead because I think you'll get kind of bored after about 10 seconds of this. But this is pretty much what you're doing. It does take this a long time to dry. And when I say a long time, I mean I would apply this glitter glue and set it aside and come back to it tomorrow. That's really the best way to do it. Because even after a couple of hours, I went back to check it, and there were some spots that just were not quite dry yet. So it's one of those things that it's just better just to leave it alone till the next day, and then you're good to go. But isn't that pretty? And isn't that a dramatic difference from here to here? So to put a rhinestone in the center, I would just give a squeeze and use this just like glue. I would go to my pokey tool, and I'm going to pull off the largest rhinestone. I'm going to make sure I get under that adhesive. So if you put it right here, and if you're lucky, you have more than one pokey tool, and you can just kind of help it to release and set that down. And then that'll dry and it won't come off. So you can see by the finished sample that I've just repeated that process all the way around the snowflake. And again, once you get started, it's really not difficult, and like I said, you don't have to be exactly perfect. From a distance it looks perfect, but up close it really isn't, and that's, you know, kind of the charm of something homemade as well. So I added the large rhinestone to the center and the smaller rhinestones outside right here. You could add more or less if you wanted to. I just think it's really cute. So there's a nice project for you. This is a cute way to give a gift card for the holidays. I hope you enjoyed it. For more ideas, you can visit me at KeenanCreations.com. Thanks and have a great day.